And lastly, there is a place within the industry itself for women who work. While still greatly outnumbered, they are finding more and more opportunities for employment in the ranks of this latest transportation medium. May I hope this movement will spread throughout all branches of applied science and industry, and that women may come to share with men the joy of doing. Those can appreciate rewards most who have helped create.
Amelia Earhart was born in 1897 with a natural sense of curiosity. In 1923, she earned her pilot's license and would go on to be the first woman to accomplish many things in aviation. Growing up, Amelia Earhart was often told to act more like a girl. She experienced firsthand the assumptions of incompetence many had towards women. As the first woman to fly solo across the Atlantic, Earhart became an overnight sensation. Using this newfound fame, she spread her feminist ideals as a role model for other women and girls. Her leadership was based on an agenda, her values and beliefs, not on a position of power. This inspiration of hope would last beyond her tragic disappearance, forming an undeniably heroic legacy. Even though Earhart possessed many characteristics that made her a successful leader, it is evident that her gender brought in lots of attention, giving her a platform. Using her status as the first woman too, she spread her empowering message across the nation. In a different time period, it would be hard to say that she would have experienced the same attention, and thus developed into the same global leader she was. Not all leadership legacies, however, are as undisputed as Earhart's. Cecil Rhodes was born in 1853 to a family of 11 children. He had to work in order to afford attendance at Oxford University. Once there, his studies led to a white supremacist philosophy on life, which would be apparent in his ruling as Prime Minister of the Cape Colony in South Africa. Cecil Rhodes had an agenda that was enabled by his position of power, granted by the British imperialists. He possessed leadership qualities like determination and a strong work ethic, but he used them to exploit and diminish a group of people based on race. Because of the imperialist ideology, Rhodes was rewarded for his accomplishments despite laying the groundwork for apartheid. To add to the complexity, Rhodes willed part of his fortune to Oxford to create a scholarship which has aided numerous students of all races in attaining higher education.
Scholarship used to require you to be an athletic and able man, but that's not true anymore. Now, Rhodes scholarships give all really good postgraduate students from all corners of the world and all fields of study the chance to go to Oxford University. You can study any subject that Oxford has to offer, which is a lot. And you can apply from loads of different countries, and more are being added all the time. In fact, as of 2018, the Rhodes scholarships are entirely global.
Regardless of his monetary contributions, Rhodes is seen as a villain by many people around the world. His legacy is one of exploitation and conquest, rather than positive influence and sustainable change. In order to be considered a successful global leader, however, you must be a positive force for all, not just those that you deem worthy. Rhodes was dismissive of native culture, and no amount of money could ever erase the negative effects his leadership had on South Africa. Sometimes, situation allows individuals to flourish as positive role models, as in the case of Amelia Earhart's sudden rise to fame. Other times, situation can be used to validate toxic leadership, as it was with Cecil Rhodes. While situation aided both of these leaders, only one remains a hero when reflecting on the past.